Good evening. It's March 25th at 7:51 actually, and I just have a quick minute to update and before a friend comes over, so we're trying to get this out of the way. There's so many things I've been wanting to talk about, but I wanted to kind of do a 2-year update on tea. Like, there are probably so many things that I'm going to leave out that I'm forgetting, but let me just tell you what I remember now. So I've been on tea for 2 years, about 3 months. I've been on since November 30th, 2005. I started out on cream, was on cream for 4 months, then finally found a doctor to give me injections, and then I was on a really slow schedule for a while, about 100 milligrams every 3 weeks, and then 75 every 2, which if you can figure that out, it's not very much. When most people are getting 200 every 2 weeks, I was only getting 75, so that sucked. And I felt like that really slowed down my puberty, but I don't feel like this has suffered much, like my looks now. So 2 years, like, a friend was over here earlier, and she says, I think your beard, you've gotten hairier since I last seen you. And I got a shot on Saturday, and I really feel like even then my beard has just, filled in so much. And one of the first things I noticed on tea was, of course, the dick growth, which really happens fast, but was facial hair growth. And, I started getting a little patch here, and it has slowly come into almost a light, fuzzy beard. I don't have a full beard, but it is definitely looking better. So physical changes, my hairline is starting to recede. My mother noticed this. She says, is your hair thinning? Like, and the woman that, could have birthed me, who adopted me, who raised me for 20 years, who, when she notices that, that's definitely happening. So that was cool. Like, I didn't notice. I was like, when is my hairline going to recede? And she's like, is your hair thinning? So that's happening. She doesn't sound like that. She sounds normal. But, so that's happening, and I just noticed, like, my arms are a lot hairier, like, my veins pop out. That's really cool. Just the skin is a lot thinner, because you can see the veins really easily. My hands look more manly. They're still small, but you just see veins popping out. The more hair I get, the more comfortable I am. I have happy trail, a little bit of chest hair, lovely scars. That's the revision scar. But, besides the physical stuff, like, one of the best things about tea is not having periods. But one thing I wanted to, talk about was mentally how you change so much. Like, you don't become a new person, but you kind of do in a way. Like, I've always been a sweet person. But before tea, it was a different kind of sweet. It was this sugary, sweet, just really sweet. And now I have this kind of edge to me. Like, Kristen still sees a sweet person. That's why she's dating me. But she doesn't know this sugary, sweet person. I just have, this edge now that's different, and it just feels like something in my brain. It's just different. I remember 3 and 6 months really feeling like my brain had changed a lot. I remember feeling dumber, and I basically learned that I had to rework thinking, my cognitive processes, in order to be able to retrieve information. It was just a totally different way of retrieving it. My verbal abilities have gone down. Kristen will be talking to me, telling me about her day, and in my head I'm answering back and I'm saying all kinds of things, but when it comes out, all I say is, yeah. And she thinks he's not listening. This is where girls and guys go wrong. She's talking about, and he just, yeah, He really is listening. Well, if you're like me, he really is listening, but it's just so hard to come up with anything other than, yeah, or How was your day? Good. The words are not there anymore. I still love to read, I still love literature and writing, but now, where I could have written something in 3 pages, I can do it in a paragraph. That's very interesting. But, really, I do think my personality has slightly changed. There's a little bit more of an edge, not the same sugary, nostalgic, I can't get that nostalgic anymore. Things aren't as tender to me. I'm still very sensitive, but, things don't get to me as much. Things can brush off. We can have a little tiff, Kristen and I, and then it'll be still bothering her an hour or two later, and I'm over it. It's not that I don't care. She's like, I think she understands that now. She knows that it's not that I don't care anymore. It's just that, things just roll off your back so much easier. I can get angrier quicker, just real quick, but it also goes away faster. So those are just some things I've noticed, and definitely at 6 months, I'm like, man, I feel stupid, but I was reading some live journals, and this guy was saying he just felt dumb, and he is not a dumb guy, and he just said he had to relearn cognitive processes, and I took it from there, and then just had to learn how to retrieve information differently. So, tea is awesome. It's definitely brought me out. The world can see me now. They can hear my voice. They don't see someone who is not really supposed to be there. So that is my 2-year and 3-month update for now. And, an Adam's apple from tea, which is kind of weird, but cool. But anyways, I think the friend's here now, so See you later.